Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe. I got a heads up from one of those in our community about the new quarter. Thank you. You know who you are. Thank you very much. This image of George Washington was supposedly taken from the sculptor who designed a coin back in 1932 by Laura Garden Fraser. It's part of a woman's commemoration series, and they did alterations to her original design, and many people, one that sent me notice about this, says it looks like a dragon. What it really is a Chinese food dog, or a Chinese lion. The reason I say it's a food dog is because of the shape of the head and the mouth. Now there's two different food dogs, one with cubs, and the other design is where it's standing on a ball. When designs are submitted to the Department of Treasury for minting, it's Janet Yellen who approves what coinage they're going to come out with. So didn't she recognize the food dog that's on, the hairline of George Washington, or does she do this on purpose? You can see the mouth here, the eye, the paw, and the other front paw. Is the paw standing on a ball? The earlobe of George Washington? The food dog originally started with Buddhism there in China. The statue of guardian lions was traditionally put in front of Chinese imperial palaces, imperial tombs, government offices, temples, and homes of government official and the wealthy, and were believed to have powerful mystic protection benefits. The paw upon the ball represented imperial supremacy over the world. So why would she put a Chinese symbolism on our United States coinage, a quarter in this case, of a food dog having imperialism, Chinese imperialism, over the world? Supposedly, the U.S. Secretary of State, Janet Yellen, and Commerce Secretary, Gina Raimondo, will be visiting China. They are saying this would be the highest level visit between the two countries since relations took a nosedive in February, and they're going to talk about economic issues. Recently, a group of Republicans in the House of Representatives sent a letter to President Biden demanding an investigation into the Chinese Communist Party's position at the recently collapsed Silicon Valley Bank. They want to know how federal efforts to restructure the bank could benefit CCP-backed companies with taxpayer funds. They also want to know of any financial connections between members of the Biden family and the Chinese companies with holdings in the Silicon Valley Bank. Recent revelations that members of the Biden family had received payments from Chinese companies through an intermediary associate made it a matter of vital national security to determine which institutions aligned with the CCP stand to benefit from the U.S. government support of Silicon Valley Bank, and what influence they may have had on the executive branch policy making as a result, the lawmakers wrote. Putting this on our quarter, is that one of the influences? A minor one, but yeah. The lawmakers gave Biden until April 13th to answer the question, are they in fact using taxpayer money to bail out the failed bank that had investments related to the CCP, which is the Chinese Communist Party. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Always be prepared for disaster. There's so many things to prepare for. Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless y'all. Bye.